Alright. Hopefully the thing don't screw up again. Yay, it doesn't. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because of how much stuff I have on the SD card. But I did take a bunch of stuff off of it recently, so. Under 5 minutes left in the first. Redskins in red zone territory. At the 10, Johnson back, fires to the right, finds Westbrook. I believe it is good. He was in bounds, and he's good for 5. Washington back at the 5-yard line, where earlier they could not get a TD. Johnson. Can he finish the deal this time? Gives it off to the left. Davis wide open into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Look at this replay. Yep, and it's all because of proper blocking skills as the team huddled and shifted to the left. And there at Washington looking to make this a 10-point game within a matter of 2 minutes. The kick is up, and it is good. Well, the crowd on their feet and all energized now after a really slow start to this first quarter. Washington's starting to pick up a little speed. Well, Dallas now has to answer with some points. Ogden gets it. He's going to run over to the right. Oh, almost nearly broke a tackle. It's good for about 20. That puts him on the 25. I don't know why I'm talking, but one of my teeth is vibrating a little weird. So Aikman pulls back, fires over to the right, finds Harris. Barely gets the ball in his hands. And that's good for about 4. Aikman out of the shotgun. Gives it off to Smith, trying to get to first. No, couldn't get through. He gains up at about 3. 3rd and 2, and what has been a very defensive game on both ends. But the fact Washington has been able to get something started and Dallas has not. Aikman gives it off to Smith, who runs down the middle for a first down and a few extra yards. It's a gain of 7. Aikman, under 3 minutes left. Takes the time, fires deep, broken up, and what was intended, that was going to be huge. Lafleur was the intended target. I think the ball had a little more carry than what he wanted. It was single coverage, but it looked like he was going to get it. And that's a very big 2nd and 10. Over to Smith to the right, and again, the running game stopped by number 99. So now a very, very deep 3rd and 15 coming. Aikman. Smith in the back. Fires to the right. Deflected. The play broken up by Sanders. And that's going to bring out the punt team for Dallas. Waiting for it. Sanders gets it, but he's taken down immediately at the 24. Well, can't tell for the Cowboys. It's been hard at work today for that punting unit. I feel like the punting unit has been out there longer than the offense, the way the Dallas has been playing. Johnson falls back over to the left, finds Fryer again, and boys, he put in work. It's a gain of 9 yards, so that makes it 2nd and 1. And you see, that's what Washington is doing. Washington is passing the ball, whereas Dallas has had a few opportunities to, but they've also tried to keep the ball on the ground, and that's what's really hurting them. Watch Johnson. Pull back. Fires over to the right. Play broken up. Initially caught, but the ball fumbled out of his hands. It's incomplete to centers. .143 left in this first quarter. Johnson with the handoff to Davis, who gets to first down and maybe 2 extra. So a 3rd and 1 becomes a 1st and 10. And we're right back where we started. This is a long-ass cable. This must be for the freaking controllers. Johnson with it. Fires to the right, finds Davis, but it's knocked out on the impact. And a gain of 7 or 8 wiped away. So now instead of 2nd and 3, it's 2nd and 10 again. Johnson falls back. 2nd and 10, looking all kinds of time, and that is popped up and out of the air. Intended for number 80, to Alexander. I believe he's the tight end. Johnson fires over the middle, blocked. That ball not getting anywhere. Deflected by number 31, Teague. So that'll bring out Washington's punt unit. And a good stop. With all that momentum to Washington right now, a good stop by the Dallas defense. 1 minute exactly left in this first. That's a hard kick way to the left. That's going to get caught by Tucker, who tries to fight, but is taken out by number 89. It's a gain of 4, but it was a very off-center kick, so the kick didn't... So Dallas actually has decent starting field position. Back on their own 37. Aikman will try to work the clock. To Smith, and again, nowhere to go. That's a loss of 2. They need to stop this running game. Aikman with it. False start called. That's a false start on the number 79. And now it'll be 2nd and 17. With the game down to 10 seconds. Aikman going to try and get a playoff. Over to the left to Smith. And another loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd and 21, and that'll end the first quarter. Oh, but Smith with an ankle issue, it seems like. So at the end of 1, it is 10-0 in favor of Washington.